Hello friends and family, and good morning from Disney Springs. I thought it'd be fun to come out today, officially rope drop Disney Springs, and do a really fun Disney Parks merch search. I want to check out all of the newest merchandise that Walt Disney World has to offer all around Disney Springs, from the Marketplace Co-op, the world's largest Disney merchandise store, the World of Disney. Of course, we have to check out Disney Style, and I do want to head over to like the Art of Disney and Disney's Days of Christmas, the year-round Christmas store, to check out all the newest ornaments. But before we get started, if you would subscribe and click the bell notification so you're aware of future uploads and live streams, we would greatly appreciate it. I actually just came down from the orange parking garage. The shops do open in about 10 minutes or so. I did want to point out like the super duper low crowd levels. It is just a great morning to be out and about in Central Florida. And before we do start heading into a bunch of the shops around Disney Springs, I do want to mention, if there is any merchandise in today's video that you are interested in, definitely check out the shopping tier of our Patreon page. I'll let a link to that in the description box. I did want to point out the brand new photo op they do have at the AMC movie theater for the new Disney Pixar Elio movie. I am super duper excited to see this one. But here is the new photo op with a cool backdrop. And of course, my personal favorite way to start off a good Disney Springs merch search. Let's head on over to the Disney Style store. They always get so much unique merchandise that they don't find elsewhere at Disney Springs. Okay, so as soon as you come inside the Disney Style store, they do have a really awesome adult-sized pullover sweatshirt. This one is part of that new Alice in Wonderland collection. That one is only $50, but you could see like the Cheshire Cat, Alice, but they do have a couple things part of that same design. Here is the matching pair of shorts. These have the elastic waistband again with Alice, all of the little mushrooms. This one is $50. Over here is the adult-sized fanny pack. These were just released to the parks not too long ago. It's embroidered in the gold You Had Me at Walt Disney World with that Mickey Mouse design. Let's see here, that one is $30. And here is the perfect Disney Parks Loungefly to actually go with that. These are the hard shell Mickey Mouse designs. This one is more of like a soft lavender color for $90. And some brand new adult-sized tank tops right now here at the Disney Style store. This one is definitely like retro vibes with the pinstriping Walt Disney World and Cinderella Castle. This one is only $32. They do even have the brand new Hey Hey adult-sized tank top, again with all the little palm fronds. You have a big graphic with Hey Hey on the front. These are now $32 a piece. And then right underneath there is a really cool stainless steel tumbler. This one says Paging Mr. Morrow, Mr. Tom Morrow, from over at Tomorrowland at Disney's Magic Kingdom. That one is $30. So many different fanny packs right now though here at the Disney Style store. This one has like your really cool graphic Most Magical Place on Earth with Cinderella Castle and Walt Disney World. This one is $30, and it looks like they even have that brand new canvas material Disney Parks Loungefly. This one is more of like a cream color, embroidered with all the different colored Minnie Mouse ears. Let's actually check out some of the assorted pins here at Disney Style, though. They do have some of the brand new Disney Parks Pride Collection pins. This one is really sparkly with Mickey Mouse, but these are $15 a piece. They have like your matching Minnie Mouse version there with the pin striping for $15, but perfect for like a good Disney Springs day. They even have your Disney Springs Florida medallion pin. So a bunch of different offerings. This one is $15, and they have all 4 Disney parks: Magic Kingdom, Hollywood Studios, Epcot, and then of course Disney's Animal Kingdom. They do all say Walt Disney World on the top section. These are $13 a piece, but even more of like your classic Disney pins with a Walt, and then you have that scroll with Mickey Mouse. It's kind of fun to do the impossible. This one is $15. And here's a brand new like circular, more of like a rounded pin with Mickey, Minnie, Donald, Daisy, Goofy, and Pluto for $17. So many new things right now at the Disney Style store though. Here's a new adult size pullover sweatshirt with a big graphic with Mickey and then Goofy. This one, I should say Pluto, that one says best pals ever. These are $50 a piece. Right over here is a brand new adult size backpack. This one is perfect for the theme parks. Embroidered with Mickey Mouse on the big zipper compartment, and it even says Walt Disney World on the bottom. That one is $45. And a brand new adult size graphic t-shirt. Again, these are unisex. One side says Mickey, the opposite side says Pluto with this cool like square graphic. These are now $35 a piece, and they do even have like the matching pair of adult size sweatpants shorts where you do get that graphic with Mickey, Pluto, and it says Mickey going down the pant leg. They are $40. Here's even more of that brand new merchandise though, just released to Walt Disney World. This is a new pair of ears. This has like the lavender sequins with the big pillowy bow. These are now $35 a piece, so a really cool pair of ears. It looks like they even have like the matching magnetic phone grip and stand. This is filled with like liquid on the inside and then all of the sparkles. That one is $35. They have so much part of this new collection at Walt Disney World though. Just like that lavender hardshell Mickey bag. This is a Disney Parks Loungefly with Mickey, but more of like a nice white color. That one is $90. Right over here is the matching Disney Parks Loungefly though, to go with that pair of ears that I showed you. Let's see if we can find the old price-a-roni. That one is $100. And anytime you can get some deals on Disney Parks merchandise at Disney Springs, definitely check out the different offerings. Right now they're running a special value on your canvas Loungefly bag. This one has all of the characters embroidered from Mickey, Minnie, Donald, Daisy, Huey, Dewey, and Louie. Even Cinderella Castle's on there. Originally $80, now $50 a piece. Let's actually check out some of the newest Winnie the Pooh merchandise. So here is a button-down jacket. This one is more of like a quilted design. You get a bunch of graphics though with Winnie the Pooh. I like this one a lot though. With the full button-down, definitely a nice like soft material. These are $80 a piece. Right up ahead is a brand new adult size pullover sweatshirt. Again, you got that big graphic with, let's see here, Piglet, Winnie the Pooh. And then this really cool like floral design. So this one is really nice for summertime. These are $80 a piece. And a couple other brand new graphic t-shirts that I do want to show you. This one is more of like a hunter green color with a big graphic with Winnie the Pooh. The cool thing though, they do say Walt Disney World at the bottom. But these are, let's see here, $35. They do make them with a bunch of different characters. Here is the Tigger version that says Walt Disney World. And then right underneath there is the matching Piglet version. And it's really cool because you could even get some of the brand new Lululemon merchandise here at the Disney Style store. This is the brand new Lululemon Disney fanny pack embroidered with Mickey Mouse. And then it has your Lululemon logo. These are $58 a piece. They even have your adult size pullover hoodies. This kind of has like that same graphic with Mickey like jumping for joy with the Lululemon logo. These are $148 a piece, but it's great though because they have like the matching pair of leggings where you got like that Minnie Mouse design. These are a nice soft like lightweight material for $118. And yet another cool drinkware offering that I do want to show you. This is another stainless steel cup with the Disney logo and Cinderella Castle, most magical place on earth. You even get that cool little gibbet on the top for $30. And I'm a big fan of these brand new like tote size bags that were just released not too long ago. They all have like this 3D effect. They have so many different characters. The, let's see here, Pluto version says Walt Disney World on the back side. But these are perfect for like your Disney beach towels. $45 a piece for them. Let's actually check out some of the other characters that they do have here. So here's the really neat Minnie Mouse version with the nice big like oversized bow on the front. This one has your Walt Disney World lettering on the back side, and it looks like they even still have Baymax in stock. Here's even some of the brand new 4th of July merchandise to Walt Disney World. So this is a unisex graphic t-shirt with the red, white, and blue with Mickey Mouse and Walt Disney World. That one is $35. Right next to that is the matching 4th of July baseball jersey. Again, these are a full button down. It's a super nice lightweight material, embroidered with Mickey and Walt Disney World. But I do want to show you the back side here. It's embroidered number 71, again with the red, white, and blue. These are $75 a piece. Here's an older pair of ears though that actually match like all of this 4th of July merch really nice. This is like your solid black sequins with your ruby red bow for $35. Then a couple brand new visors that they just released for the parks. These are very nice though. This is more of like a charcoal color, embroidered with Mickey Mouse and then Walt Disney World on the back strap. So these are $35 a piece, but they do have the Mickey Mouse version. Of course, right next to Mickey is your matching Minnie Mouse. This one has like the nice gray stitching, and it's embroidered Walt Disney World for $35. Let's actually check out some more of the 4th of July merchandise though. So here is your adult size pullover sweatshirt that says USA Walt Disney World, and then Mickey Mouse is actually embroidered on there. It has this really cool like retro pinstriping on the sleeves. That one is $60, and they do have the brand new ringer tee with the Walt Disney World lettering and Mickey Mouse. Even some really cool Disney princess merchandise like this adult size pullover sweatshirt. This is a nice soft pink color, but you have like Snow White, Cinderella, Belle, Princess Aurora, and then you have Ariel. These are $60 a piece. Right up ahead is the new adult size flannel. This is the back side of it. It says life is the bubbles. A nice like flannel material embroidered with some bubbles on the sleeves. This one is $70, but on the front pockets here you have Ariel and then Flounder embroidered. And it looks like they do still have some of that Goofy movie merchandise here at the Disney Style store. Here's an adult size sweatshirt. You have like your raised lettering Disney, a Goofy movie with like all the music notes. A really cool tie-dye design though. Again, this one is adult size for $65 with Goofy and Max. Right up ahead is the matching coffee mug from this collection. This is the Max coffee mug, but this one is absolutely massive with a huge handle. That one is $25. And then right up ahead is the matching Disney Parks Loungefly. Again, this is really neat because I like the little charm on the zipper pull. You do have Goofy and Max, but this is a very good simulated leather. Here's even some of those brand new pinstripe adult size unisex shirts. This one is really cool though, with all of the pinstriping, Mickey Mouse, and then the different colors for his name. But these are $40 a piece. They actually make these with a bunch of other Disney characters, like your Minnie Mouse version, where you get that circular graphic, but a nice like lightweight cotton material. And they do have the Donald Duck version, kind of like where his hat's flying off his head, and then you have his name. But this one definitely gives me like Disney Cruise Line vibes. Even a couple really good pairs of adult-sized character socks. The attention to detail, though, and the materials that they use, these are super duper nice. These are all $17 a piece, but they do have Cinderella. They have, let's see here, Belle from Beauty and the Beast with Chip and Mrs. Potts. We have Flounder with Ariel, and Disney Pixar Inside Out, too. And I did want to mention, perfect to go with that adult-sized tank top, they do even have the brand new Disney Parks Loungefly with Hey Hey. The simulated leather is just incredible. This one is a crossbody size bag. The bottom section has your Disney Parks Loungefly badge. The Disney Style store at Disney Springs, always one of those shops you must check out the newest merchandise, because they get so many different offerings that you can't find elsewhere at Disney Springs. That Hey Hey Disney Parks Loungefly is just super duper cool. They had that new like phone case there with the new like lavender collection with the ears and the new Loungefly bag. Let's actually head right next door to Disney Style to the Star Wars Galactic Outpost and check out some of the newest Disney Park Star Wars merchandise. You can get some really nice like high-end collectibles though. They do have an original autograph from Darth Maul signed by Ray Park. These are all framed, matted, and ready to go for $450. And it looks like they even have one here. Let's see here. We have from Jango Fett. I like how this is all inscribed though. Let's see if we can get a closer look. The autograph looks incredible. That one is $750, but you can get all of your sorted like Kyber crystals and different things that they normally sell over at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. These are $20 a piece. They do have a good selection of the holocrons on the bottom section for $50. Let's actually check out some of the spinny racks with merchandise though. Here's a really cool pair of Yoda dangly earrings. These are like smaller size plushies. They're $18 a piece. They do have even like a massive pack of earrings though, where you get like Princess Leia, Darth Vader, R2-D2, even some TIE fighters. This whole set of earrings is only $27. And then right underneath there is one of the brand new Christmas ornaments. These are really cool, like they're little popcorn buckets. The R2-D2 version opens up where you can see like the kernels of popcorn. Let's see if we can find the price here. They are $30 a piece. And you can never go wrong with some good refrigerator or car magnets. These are all $15 a piece. Power of the Dark Side with Darth Vader, Galactic Empire. They do have one with like Luke Skywalker, Princess Leia, Han Solo. Let's see some of the other characters that they have in the bottom section. How cool are these from Star Wars Mandalorian? Me watching the drama unfold. And then the Mandalorian, This Is the Way. Those are $15 a piece. Here's some of the assorted Magic Band Plus that they do have with the Millennium Falcon. They have Boba Fett, the 45th anniversary of Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back. Then here's a really cool one with like Chewbacca and Han Solo. This one here, let's see, is Lilac. So that one is $55. All of the other ones are $45 a piece. But you can even get some of your open edition pins from Star Wars Galaxy's Edge with the TIE Fighter, Black Spire Outpost. That one is $15. Here's another open edition pin, again with Black Spire Outpost, with the Stormtrooper for $13. So many awesome things at the Galactic Outpost store. Here is a brand new adult-sized trucker hat, perfect for summertime, but a really nice hat to wear over to Galaxy's Edge. The attention to detail is awesome. These are one size fits all for $30. Also for the 45th anniversary of Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back, they even have these massive size Wampa plushies. They are $35 a piece. And then over here on the opposite side of the rack is some of that brand new Hoth merchandise, like this adult-sized baseball jersey, Hoth Echo Base. And I do want to show you the back side. It's number 80 here with some AT-ATs, so very nice attention to detail for $75. And then right up ahead is the matching Disney Parks Loungefly bag, again embroidered with the big AT-AT on the front. This one has more of like that ombre color for $80. Even more brand new Star Wars merchandise. This shirt is a full button down, as soft as silk. I like all of the nice like colors. It looks like everything is kind of like spray painted on there, but you have the Millennium Falcon and the Star Wars logo on the pocket. These are $70 a piece. Yet another baseball jersey that I do want to show you, Galactic Outlaw. This one is the Boba Fett baseball jersey, where you get the little patch for Bounty Hunter on the bottom section. Again, these jerseys are super nice though, like everything is embroidered on there. This one is $75. They do have a couple different adult size baseball caps. This one is for Star Wars Revenge of the Sith with Darth Vader on the front side for $30. And they do have a brand new like Nike dry fit material baseball cap with the dueling lightsabers embroidered on the front. That one is $40. Let's check out a few of the things over in this section though. So Walt Disney World just released some brand new like smaller size plushie keychains. This one is the Grogu version. They do come with like a smaller little like bag clip there that's plastic. These are $15 a piece. Next to that from Star Wars Mandalorian is the Mandalorian mask. This one has like voice changing effects, which is really cool. Very nice attention to detail. These are $35 a piece. And a couple other things on the bottom section from Star Wars Mandalorian. This is a kid-sized backpack with a little Grogu plushie on the front, kind of like where he's in his pod. These are $40, and they do have yet another Star Wars Loungefly right next door. Like all of the different fabrics that they use though are super nice. You can get even more like really highly collectible items at the Galactic Outpost. These are part of your Star Wars Black Series. This is the massive Darth Vader helmet. I love these. Really, really nice. They do have the original boxes. These are $140 a piece. Let's actually check out some of the different helmets on the opposite side. So they do have your 501st Legion Clone Trooper helmets. Again, these are all part of your Star Wars Black Series. They have the Mandalorian's helmet, and then right next to that is Sabine Wren for $140. And here's even a brand new graphic t-shirt. This one is also for the 45th anniversary of Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back with Luke Skywalker and Darth Vader. That one is a massive patch on the front. These are only $30 a piece. And they do even have the brand new adult size jacket that was just released to Walt Disney World. You got like the Star Destroyer, the AT-ATs, Darth Vader's on there. This one is a full button down for $80. Here's even more merchandise from over at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge at Hollywood Studios. They do have like these smaller size like desk banners with the stormtroopers loyal to the Empire. But even on the base here, it does say Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. These are only $20 a piece. And then right up ahead is a really nice like cream colored coffee mug with that 3D effect with your Star Wars lettering. This would definitely make like a good soup mug. That one is $16.99. It is always cool to check out the newest Star Wars merchandise over at the Galactic Outpost store, because you can get your lightsaber hilts, your holocrons, some really awesome like autographed memorabilia, and you don't need a park ticket to go over to Disney's Hollywood Studios to get it. And here's a little bit of a lesser known fact at Disney Springs in the lagoon area. Like, you can actually take one of the pontoon boats out and do some fishing. Lots of different boats on the waterway, but I did want to show you the awesome balloon. You can get some really great views of Central Florida and Disney Springs from the sky. That being said, let's head on over to the opposite side of Disney Spring. I think we'll head on over to the Art of Disney and over at Disney's Days of Christmas next. It is seriously though such a beautiful morning to be out and about at Disney Springs. As I'm making my way towards the opposite end, there's actually not too many people out and about over in this direction. And now that we've officially gotten all the Star Wars business out of the way, let's make a quick little hop, skip, and a jump-a-rooney over to the opposite end of the Disney Springs to the Art of Disney store. The Art of Disney is actually tucked away near the back end of the Rainforest Cafe. So kind of like if you didn't know it was over here, you could totally walk past it. Let's head on in and check out all the newest merchandise. Okay, so as soon as you come inside is a really awesome Thomas Kincaid print. These are limited edition, all framed up and ready to go with all 4 Disney theme parks. That one is $475. Looks like they do have a couple different Thomas Kincaid prints though. This one is the wrapped canvas, so the same difference as the framed one. These are $109 a piece, and they even have like your Disneyland. Again, the wrapped canvases are really cool for $109. I always like to check out the huge selection of different artworks so that they do have. Here is another canvas limited to 95 pieces. You have Tinkerbell, Cinderella Castle, Mickey, and then Pluto. This one is framed for $399. Right next to that, from the Hollywood Tower over at Disney's Hollywood Studios, again you have Mickey and Pluto. This one is limited to 95 pieces for $229, and they call this wrapped canvas Magic Makers with Sorcerer Mickey for $229. So many awesome prints that they do have. Here's another one from over at Disney's Magic Kingdom for Adventureland. Like, you have the magic carpets there from Aladdin, Pirates of the Caribbean, even the Jungle Cruise. This one is $229. You have Keeper of the Secret. This is a really cool Tinkerbell wrapped canvas. And again, this one is 14 by 18 inches for $229. And it looks like they even have a brand new Belle from Beauty and the Beast one. Again, this is the canvas. It's hand numbered there on the bottom, but it's all framed up with Belle and the Beast for $400. Let's actually check out some of the different statues that they do have right now here at Art of Disney. This one is the gold tone one from Disney's Hollywood Studios with Sorcerer Mickey. $129 for that. They have such a great selection of statues though. Here's a massive one with Kronk and then Yzma. Again, the attention to detail is super duper good. That one is $200. From over at Tiana's Bayou Adventure over at the Magic Kingdom. How tall is this one? Employee owned Tiana's Foods, established 1927. That one is $249, but you can even get like some cheaper figurines, like the Sorcerer Mickey one. You can see like the water splashing. This one is only $35, and they even have a Pinocchio version with Geppetto. This one has like the brick base with the star in the backdrop for $35. Of course, you could even get like some cheaper prints that are all matted up and ready to go. They have an entire little spot here from Disney's Frozen. This is a matted print with Olaf and then Elsa with all of the snowflakes. That one is only $45. They do even make them in like a smaller like postcard form. This one has that same print. This one doesn't have the price, but these are probably only a couple dollars a piece. And of course, some really crazy cool, like higher end items. This is an actual check on the bottom section signed by Walter Elias Disney. This is so amazing. And again, this is an actual signature. This is all framed with certificate of authenticity, $22,000. But it comes with a picture with Walt drawing Mickey Mouse and Steamboat Willie. And then right underneath there is a whole like contract. This one is actually signed by Roy Disney. This is a massive one signed by Roy O. Disney, president. And again, you get the picture. This is all framed and ready to go for $8,000. Here's a few other prints that I do want to show you though, with the original Florida orange bird, again with the orange slices, the Dole Whip. These are matted up and ready to go. They do have two different offerings. These are $45 a piece. I like the orange matted one. That one is really neat. And then right up ahead, how cool is this solid wooden wall sign with the original Florida orange bird, Sunshine Tree Terrace from over at the Magic Kingdom. This is massive for $150. Let's actually make a quick little pit stop over to Disney's Days of Christmas. That's the year-round Christmas store at Disney Springs. Literally the lights are lit all year round. We'll check out some of the newest Disney Christmas ornaments. Actually, here's a few more of those Disney popcorn bucket Christmas ornaments. This one is the Cinderella carriage version. These are really, really nice. Like, I love this whole new collection. These are $30 a piece, just like that R2-D2 version that I showed you. They do even have your Disneyland popcorn buckets. The attention to detail is so good. That one is $30. And they even have the Mickey-shaped balloon popcorn bucket. On the little strap here, it says Disney Parks with all the different color balloons. It opens up on the backside with the popcorn. Of course, we have to check out some of the Disney Princess Christmas ornaments that they do have. This one is Belle from Beauty and the Beast. Her actual dress, though, is a fabric material. She comes with a really nice backdrop with the enchanted roses. This one is $27. They do even have some of your Disney sketchbook series Christmas ornaments with Princess Ariel inside of the clamshell. The cool thing about this one, it actually lights up. That one is $30. Even more brand new sketchbook series Christmas ornaments. This one is celebrating the 15th anniversary of Disney Pixar Toy Story. Sunnyside Daycare with Buzz Lightyear and Woody. The backside has Lotso. These are super duper nice. That one is, let's see here, only $27 for a double-sided ornament. Next to that, we have the 70th anniversary of Disney's The Lady and the Tramp. This one is also part of the sketchbook series. You have the characters like drawn onto the backside. And then right up ahead is the 30th anniversary of Disney's Pocahontas with Pocahontas and Miko. Even a good little assortment of different Disney sketchbook series like Villains Christmas ornaments. They do have Scar from Disney's Lion King. Actually comes with a little clippy so you can take these off and kind of use them as like a collectible figurine. This one is $27. They even have a Captain Hook version. Again, like the attention to detail is so nice. You have Smee inside of the boat for $27. And it looks like they even have Jafar from Aladdin. Some of these literally look like Jim Shore pieces. They're that good. And it's definitely not just Christmas ornaments at Disney's Days of Christmas. You could even get some assorted plushies and different things. Here is a massive plushie of Stitch, part of the brand new Disney Parks Pride collection with the Mickey-shaped balloons. He's actually wearing a hoodie. These are $35 a piece. And then right over here is an actual like Disney Spirit Jersey logo ornament charm. Kind of reminds me of like a little Pandora charm with the Spirit Jersey logo. These are only $5 a piece. A really nice way though to spruce up your ornaments. Here's also a whole bunch of like your classic Disney character Christmas ornaments. These are really good size, super duper sparkly. The Mickey Mouse version is $35. Again, they do make these with a bunch of Disney characters. They have your Donald Duck version. His hat on top is loaded with glitter. Then you have this really cool like diamond design. Next to Donald Duck is the Goofy version. Again, you get the sparkly hat there with the little ribbon for Goofy. But these are all $35 a piece. And lots of new Stitch merchandise lately. So this is a really fun Christmas ornament with the Hawaiian flower on top. Perfect to go with the Stitch Pride Collection plushie. They also have this year's brand new Disney Parks Pride Collection Christmas ornaments. Again, with that Mickey Mouse design. This one is loaded with sparkles, like front to back, for $35. A few other Christmas ornaments that I do want to show you. These all have the Mickey ears, but they make these with so many different Disney characters. This is the Pluto version where he's popping out the front. They do say Walt Disney and then have the character's name on the back side, but they have Pluto. Underneath there is Marie from Aristocats. I like the gold sparkles on the back side. It says Walt Disney Marie. Of course, one of my personal favorites definitely has to be the Sorcerer Mickey one. I just love the Sorcerer Mickey hat, his facial expression. That one says Mickey Mouse on the back side. And here's a really cool character Christmas ornament that you don't really see too often, so much like Mr. Toad merchandise. This is a really cool ornament where it says Mr. Toad on the back side. They always have so much really cool merchandise over at Disney's Days of Christmas. Again, that's the year-round Christmas store at Disney Springs. It'll always put you in an amazing mood. They play Christmas music there literally all year round, and they do put out a good selection of brand new ornaments all year round as well. Next up on our Disney Springs merch search, let's head on over to the Marketplace Co-op store. Just like the Disney Style store, they always get unique merchandise that you can't find elsewhere. Okay, so as soon as you come inside the Marketplace Co-op, they have a lot of this year's brand new summer collection. Your adult size unisex shirts with Mickey Mouse with that tie-dye design. This one is $40. They do even have the brand new tie-dye design tank tops. Again, a nice lightweight cotton material with Mickey Mouse. These are $32 a piece. Here's the perfect adult size baseball cap to go with that though. You get the little Mickey embroidered on the front. So if you are looking for something that doesn't scream Disney, but this is your Nike dry fit material for $35. Then a really cool stainless steel tumbler, the most magical place on earth, with that black and white design with the Disney logo and Cinderella Castle for $30. Here's a whole bunch of really cool original Florida Orange Bird merchandise. Your solid green adult size baseball cap. It says Peelin' Happy with the original Florida Orange Bird. It has 30 years over at Epcot's International Flower and Garden Festival. These are $30 a piece. They do even have your Disney Parks lug crossbody bag, again with the orange bird. These are $65, but you get 3 really good sized zipper compartments. It is double-sided with the Magic Kingdom logo on the back side. Underneath there is a massive coffee mug. How cool is this though? They literally have a whole tree of Florida Orange Bird coffee mugs. This one has the ceramic removable handle. Let's see if we can find the price of Rooney. These are $25 a piece. And then right over here is the massive tote bag celebrating 30 years of Epcot's International Flower and Garden Festival. This one has the original Florida Orange Bird with the Dooney and Burke badge, $298 for that one. And a brand new graphic t-shirt, the Florida Original. This one is brand new to Walt Disney World for $30. You could even get some really fancy adult-sized button-down shirts here at the Co-op. This is part of your Disney Parks Tommy Bahama collection with all of the Hawaiian flowers, but you have Mickey, Donald Duck, Goofy, and Pluto. $178 for that. One of my personal favorites is this one over here, though. Actually looks like the sky is kind of airbrushed onto it. You have Mickey Mouse holding the huge surfboard at the bottom. That one is $178. And they are currently running a deal on your adult-size graphic t-shirts. Normally $30 a piece, now $25 each when you buy 2. Here's a really cool Chip and Dale 1943 Walt Disney World where they're hugging each other. You had the most magical place on earth, 1971 with Cinderella Castle. Right over here is a very nice soft pink Daisy Duck version where it says 1973. You have the big D for Daisy. They actually have some of the graphic t-shirts on display, part of that deal. You have All Day, Every Day with Mickey Mouse, Walt Disney World. Right behind there is another brand new classic Disney shirt, the original, established 1971. So this is a really nice hunter green color shirt. They have Stitch Experiment 626 Walt Disney World, but they do have all of the graphic t-shirts right underneath, inside of these milk cartons, so you can select your size. There's even some very nice adult-sized baseball jerseys just released to the parks. This is like a black and gray design embroidered with Cinderella Castle, Walt Disney World, and the Spirit Jersey logo. They are double-sided on each side though. You have the Walt Disney World archway and 71, but these are $75 a piece. Next to that one is a soft blue color button down. Again, another baseball jersey for Monsters University. You have solely embroidered on the sleeve. The backside has the huge patch embroidered, the M for Monsters. And they do have the perfect button-down baseball jersey for over at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, Galactic Outlaw Boba Fett. Again, on the backside, I have to show you this one. Let's pull one of these puppies off the rack. It says number 80, and then you have a big graphic with Boba Fett. And they've been getting a whole bunch of cool merchandise from over at Epcot's World Showcase, so really neat. This is the Italy coffee mug. It says cannoli, pizza, you have Mickey Mouse on there, and Italy. This one is $17. Let's see what else that we have here on the bottom section though. So they do have a set of 4 ceramic coasters. Let's see the old price-a-rooney. These are $28 a piece, but it does show you like the gelato, you got pizza with Mickey Mouse, the cafe, and the espresso one. Right underneath there is the matching spoon rest. Again, these are solid ceramic, so really nice, like heavy material. Pizza dough Italy with Mickey Mouse for only $10. Let's actually check out some of the stainless steel and plastic cups that they do have for sale at the Marketplace Co-op. This one is Mickey's Coffee, brand new to the parks. You have a bunch of graphics with Mickey and Minnie like inside of the teacups. This one is $30. You do have a brand new plastic cup from Pizza Planet. How cool is this though, serving your local Star Cluster delivery service available. This one does come with a straw. $25 for that. Right up ahead is a paging Mr. Morrow, Mr. Tom Morrow, from over at Disney's Magic Kingdom, where you actually get the Space Mountain gibbet on the top section. Some more really cool Disney coffee mugs. This is a massive one with the huge oversized handle of Skull Rock. If you look closely, it says Never Neverland with Peter Pan for $25. So many really nice coffee mugs at the Marketplace Co-op though. Here is your Little Mermaid brand new one. More of like a pearl design with the clamshell. It even comes like with a little fork to stir with. Like how cool is that? The backside has Sebastian and Flounder celebrating 35 years. That one is $28. Underneath that is a massive coffee mug, literally with the genie from Aladdin. How cool is this though? Like I love his facial expression, his little beard on the front, and his hair is literally the handle for $25. And they do have a good little selection of your assorted like Sorcerer Mickey merchandise that's brand new to the parks. Here's a new Sorcerer Mickey light up tumbler. This one comes with a straw, and then it has the little on and off switch on the backside. These are $35 a piece. Right underneath there is the really tall plastic Sorcerer Mickey Starbucks tumbler with the Sorcerer Mickey hat, Walt Disney World. The backside has your Starbucks logo. These are normally around $50 a piece, but that one is only $40. They even have your foaming hand soap dispenser with Sorcerer Mickey, so you can actually like push down on the pump and then the soap comes out in the shape of Mickey Mouse for $13. Here's a really sparkly pair of ears as well. This one actually has like the little princess tiara in the center with all of the jewels with the heart. These are $35 a piece, but it'll definitely sparkle in the Florida sunshine. Right underneath there is a brand new tall Disney Parks Corksicle cup. Walt Disney World, the most magical place on earth. Either side does have the castle with your Corksicle logo. These are $55 a piece. So many new offerings over in this section. Here's your adult size pullover hoodie. This one is a nice soft like powdery blue color with your Disney logo. That one is $65. On the back side you have a huge graphic with Cinderella Castle and Walt Disney World. But the cool thing though, they do even have like your matching pair of adult size sweatpants to go with that. This has the same graphic for Walt Disney World and Cinderella Castle. Actually has like the elastic band too. They are $50 a piece. So many new things over in this section. So here's an adult size long sleeve shirt. This one has the sparkly lettering where dreams come true. Cinderella Castle. These are only $45, but this material is super duper soft. And then one more Disney Parks Corksicle cup that I do want to show you. This one is a nice sparkly ombre color with that same graphic with Walt Disney World and Cinderella Castle. Let's check out some of the different pins that they have for sale at the Marketplace Co-op though. Here's a really cool like Florida license plate pin. It says I Trade Pins Walt Disney World. This one is only $13. They do have like a cool like 4th of July pin set with Mickey and Minnie all decked out with the red, white, and blue. This one is $23. They have your all 4 Disney theme parks pin with all of the beacons of magic. That one's $15. And a couple different ones that they do have from Up. Here's a really cool one though with the balloons. You have like the pewter finish there with the house. $17 for that. And they even have an Alice in Wonderland double pin set with Alice. You have Tweedledee and Tweedledum. So 2 pins for 23 bucks. And it looks like they even have a brand new baseball jersey. It says Disney Pin Trader on the backside. This is awesome though for $70. They do still have some of those Disney's Harvey's Collection tote bags for your Walt Disney Sleeping Beauty. So it literally has like all of the characters on the front and the gold zipper pull for Disney. The cool thing about these, they're actually repurposed seat belts from vehicles. That one is $228. Next to that is a really nice pink adult-sized baseball jersey with the gold sequence. Then you have established 1971 with the Mickey-shaped balloons, but the backside has that same gold sequence for Walt Disney World with more balloons underneath. These are $85 a piece. Definitely goes perfect with this Disney Parks Loungefly. This is kind of like a woven basket material, but you get the nice like rose gold hardware. Let's see the old price-a-roni. This one is, let's see here, $80. And they do still have that rose gold pair of ears that would go really nice with this Disney Parks Loungefly. Definitely will sparkle nice in the Florida sun for $35. A few other new things over in this section that I want to show you though. So another brand new pair of ears with the lavender sequence. These actually remind me of like the 50th anniversary celebration, like with that big bow in the center. But these are $35 a piece. They do have the matching brand new adult size Spirit jersey with your classic established 1971 with the Disney logo. Definitely lots of iridescence. The backside says Walt Disney World, but these are $80 a piece. And then another brand new Disney Parks Loungefly bag. So this one is the hard shell version with Mickey Mouse. So this is a cool like sparkly pearl design. Actually has your Loungefly badge on the back with the really tall straps. These are now $90 a piece. A few other lug bags that I do want to show you. Again, these are the crossbody size, but perfect for a good day over at Epcot. You have Remy from Remy's Ratatouille Adventure. You get 3 zipper compartments, but the little chef's hat. The backside's embroidered Anyone Can Cook. That one is $65. Next to that is your Disney's Magic Kingdom lug bag with Cinderella Castle. You actually have this nice like pleated quilted design with the gold hardware. The backside you have like your Pixar clouds and Walt Disney World for $65. And they do have a whole section of merchandise which works very well for Disney's Animal Kingdom. Here's your new lightweight Spirit jersey material with the Walt Disney World archway. It literally has like all of the different animal prints from giraffe, zebra, and like snake skin. These are $80 a piece. Underneath there is a new adult size full zip hoodie. This one has your Walt Disney World lettering, again with the animal prints with Minnie Mouse. $60 a piece for the adult size hoodies. The backside there's no design, but they do even have like the matching pair of Crocs with the same animal print. The little Croc holes are in the shape of Mickey Mouse, and you get the animal print gibbets on the side. And if you are looking for some really sparkly graphic t-shirts, they definitely have you covered at the Marketplace Co-op. This one has the Walt Disney World archway. You have Minnie Mouse literally covered in rhinestones for $45. Next to Minnie Mouse, though, they do also have the bright red version. Kind of like the same graphic, except you have Mickey Mouse on the front with the rhinestones. This one is $45. Then a couple other pairs of ears that they do have for sale at the Marketplace Co-op. More of like your classic Minnie Mouse ears with a big pillowy bow for $35, but a couple really sparkly pairs that they do have How nice are these though? The black sequence is always super duper shiny, and they do have more of like a solid black sequence with the ruby red bow for $35. Next to the ears though is two other brand new graphic t-shirts that I do want to show you. You have your raised lettering for Walt Disney World. Mickey Mouse is on there making a huge winky face. That one is $35. And then they do have another version right next to that. This one's a little bit different though. It has like sparkly lettering for Walt Disney World, and then Mickey is covered in rhinestones for $45. Another cool thing about the Marketplace Co-op though, if you are looking for some nicer like Dooney and Burke purses, they have you covered here as well. They have some like smaller size, let's see here, crossbody bags with Mickey Mouse embossed with the gold hardware. These are $198 a piece, but a really nice size for the Disney parks. And it does look like they did restock the black version. This one will literally match everything with that same graphic with Mickey Mouse. There's always such a good new selection of brand new Disney Parks merchandise over at the Marketplace Co-op. Again, I feel like it's one of those stores, if you are here at Disney Springs, like Disney Style, the World of Disney, Disney's Ever After, and the Marketplace Co-op, always unique merchandise. Just some absolutely picturesque, beautiful views in Central Florida this morning. The balloon is actually coming back down to Mother Earth, but you do have the Paddlefish restaurant off in the backdrop, and you can actually see like the huge T-Rex from the T-Rex restaurant. Next up though, let's head inside the world's largest Disney merchandise store, the World of Disney, and check out all of the newest Disney Parks merchandise over there. Okay, I think we'll start off with some of the newest Stitch merchandise. So here is a brand new Disney Parks Loungefly, but Stitch's whole facial expression is embroidered. You have your Disney Parks Loungefly badge on the front with another graphic of Stitch with a pineapple and some Hawaiian flowers. This one is $90. Underneath there is a really cool plastic cup. It says "Over the Moon for You" with Stitch and Angel. This one is $25. It looks like they even have the brand new pair of adult-sized Crocs back in stock. These were sold out for quite some time with a bunch of graphics with Stitch. You even have the embroidered gibbets on the front, but these are $65 a piece. Right next to that is your matching fanny pack. Look at that with all the Hawaiian flowers. These are great for the parks though. You could even snap a pair of ears into place in case you don't want to wear them all day, but that one is $35. And then underneath there is a super duper fancy adult size button down shirt. This one is as soft as silk, but that graphic goes around to the back side for $65. You could even get some of your assorted Disney bubble wands here at the World of Disney store. So this one is the Little Mermaid version. On the bottom section actually holds the bubbles. This one is $35. Next to that one is your Disney Frozen. They're calling this one a glow spinner with the glow dome there on the bottom. They are only $30 a piece. And then for the 75th anniversary of Disney's Cinderella, one of my personal favorite glow wands for $30. The top section has Cinderella carriage. It even comes with the 75th anniversary tag. Just like over at the Marketplace Co-op, they have a whole bunch of unique like graphic t-shirts in the adult section. These are all originally $30, now $25 each when you buy two. It says "No Bad Vibes" with Rafiki from Lion King. You have the Walt Disney World Archway graphic t-shirt established in 1971, the most magical place on Earth, with Mickey, Minnie, you have Pluto, and then Goofy. And it looks like they do still have some of the best mom graphic t-shirts part of that deal. So many different characters from Chip, Mrs. Potts, Lady and the Tramp, Moana. And then here is a brand new Disney Car Wash graphic shirt. It says "Mickey's Car Wash, Wash and Wax." This is a really nice lightweight material. And they are currently running some deals on the adult size novelty socks. These are normally $18 a piece. When you buy two pairs, you can get them for $15 a piece, but they have your Monster Scarers, 1313 University. Even says Disney Pixar Monsters on the bottom. Next to that is a really cool pair of socks with Goofy, with his ears, and then you have like his toothers sticking out. But they have like a double pack of socks where you actually get both Disney characters with Chip and Dale. It has their names on the bottom section. They're part of that deal. They have the aliens from Toy Story with a nice like cobalt blue color. And how cool is this pair of socks? You actually have like the totem pole there with all of the characters with the pinstriping. Some more Disney deals happening right now at the Marketplace Co-op. Your Disney costume tees are now $30 a piece, so a really good deal. These are normally $40. You have Walt Disney World, Mickey Mouse's facsimile signature. Again, originally $40, now only $30. Underneath there is your Donald Duck version. So they have your facsimile signature on the sleeve, but the whole shirt actually looks like it's airbrushed, so very nice material. And then right over here is the Matching Like Incredibles one part of that collection. So literally $10 off at the World of Disney. Let's actually check out some of the assorted Baymax merchandise that they do have as well. So here's an adult size unisex graphic t-shirt with Baymax on the front. These are $35. Perfect for a good day over in the parks. They have this massive stainless steel water bottle with the Baymax logo on either side. You actually have the little flippy up lid with the carabiner. $40 a piece for them. And then right underneath there is a smaller size water bottle. Again, double-sided with Baymax. You have the twisty off lid for $25. And a really cool like puffer jacket material fanny pack that they have. You get the little rubberized patch on the front with Baymax for $30. Let's head a little bit further inside the World of Disney store and see what else we can find. Okay, so they do still have a whole bunch of this year's Play in the Parks collection merchandise, like this coffee mug with Mickey and Minnie jumping for joy, but you have some of the classic attractions, the Beacons of Magic, and Walt Disney World on the backside. These are $20 a piece. Next to that is another really nice fanny pack. You get the rubberized material with the Spirit Jersey logo on the front. Let's see the old price. These are $30. And they do still have your Disney Park Loungefly wallets and then matching backpacks. You can see like Mickey, Minnie, Donald Duck, and then a bunch of the classic attractions. The longer wallet is $50. And right over here is the matching simulated leather Loungefly bag. I love this a lot though. It encompasses like everything Walt Disney World, literally in one Loungefly for only $80. And of course, the perfect way to commemorate your trip to Walt Disney World this year is your Play in the Parks collection. 4-inch by 6-inch photo frame with the teacups, Dumbo the Flying Elephant. You have like your park ticket and Cinderella Castle. These are $25 a piece. Here's actually a super nice adult size pullover hoodie. This one is brand new with the pinstriping on the sleeves. You actually have a huge pocket at the bottom, but it's embroidered Walt Disney World 1971 with Mickey Mouse. If you live up north, you're gonna love this. It's a very like heavy material. These are $70 a piece. They do have yet another really nice adult size baseball cap, embroidered Walt Disney World authentic original, established 1971 for $35. Here's even a brand new graphic t-shirt that actually matches that pullover hoodie that I showed you. Walt Disney World established 1971. The 71 and Mickey Mouse are embroidered on there for $35. And just like over at Disney's Ever After, they have so many brand new Winnie the Pooh offerings that I've only found here at the World of Disney store. Here's an adult size unisex graphic t-shirt with Piglet, and they do say Walt Disney World at the bottom. They are $35 a piece. Next to Piglet is the Winnie the Pooh, a hunter green graphic shirt. He has his arms behind his back for $35. Let's actually see what else we can find part of this new collection. Okay, so they do have the Tigger version. Look at his tail there. It looks like he's ready to jump. This one is a navy blue color for $35. And then right over here is yet another fanny pack, perfect for the parks. If you look closely though, you get 3 zipper compartments and it's embroidered with Winnie the Pooh. Let's see how much this one is. That one is $35. Here's even a brand new simulated leather card holder, part of this new Winnie the Pooh collection. This has a little zipper compartment on the side, but you can see Winnie the Pooh, the honey dripping. These are perfect to put like your debit card or like your room key in, but these are $18 a piece. Here's another one of those little keychain tote bags. So this one has Winnie the Pooh, Tigger, and then Eeyore. It has the zipper compartment though that actually has a collapsible tote bag on the inside. So really creative for the parks for only $15. And Walt Disney World just released so much brand new Disney Parks Pride Collection merchandise. Here's your unisex adult size shirt. It says Pride, Walt Disney World at the bottom with Cinderella Castle. These are $30 a piece. It looks like they even have the brand new Stitch plushies. He's wearing like a Pride hoodie with all of the Mickey shaped balloons, making a winky face. $35 a piece for the Stitch plushies. And then on the front side of the rack is this year's brand new pair of ears with all the Pride colors. You get a little badge on the bottom section with Mickey and Pride. $35 a piece for them. They even have a kids version graphic t-shirt with all the Mickey balloons and Walt Disney World for $27. A few other things from this collection though that I want to show you. Here is a very sparkly plastic water bottle. Again, part of this year's Pride collection. It has the Mickey heart hands on the top with the balloon on the back side. These are a great deal though, only $20 a piece. Next to that is the adult size baseball cap with those same Mickey hands. Then it has Pride on the side. Even Walt Disney World on the back side. These are only $30. Even more Disney deals going on right now here at the World of Disney store. They have your canvas material, Disney Parks Loungefly bags. These were original price at $80, now only $50 a piece. These are actually taller than like your typical Loungefly bag, but you have all the characters on there from Mickey, Minnie, Donald, Daisy. You even have like Cinderella Castle, a really good deal for $50. Over in the back section of the World of Disney store though is a brand new adult size tie-dye graphic shirt. This one has the silver foil beacons of magic. How cool is that though, with Sorcerer Mickey in the center? That shirt is only $40. I love this though, probably one of my personal favorite new Disney shirts. This back wall section has a ton of really cool Mickey and Friends merchandise that I do want to show you. Here is a denim material adult size baseball cap. It's actually embroidered Mickey and Friends, Walt Disney World with the characters popping out the bottom here. I love that. These are $30. Here's a very fancy adult size shirt. This one has like that square design with Mickey, Donald, Goofy, and Pluto with the denim material on the neckline. So this will match with that hat, really nice. This one is $50. And here's an adult size long sleeve graphic shirt, part of the Mickey and Friends collection. This one is the back side with the Walt Disney World lettering. Here's even a really fancy adult size button down jacket. This one's embroidered Walt Disney World on the front with a little embroidered Mickey. You got like that retro pinstripe design on the sleeves with some pockets. These are only $70 a piece. And then right next to that one is more of like a classic Disney Spirit jersey with just like the Walt Disney World archway with the black lettering. But on the front side you have a little Mickey Mouse for $80. Some of the newest coffee mugs that they have for sale at the World of Disney though. Here is a brand new Donald Duck one with the split color. It says even tempered, and then you have Donald Duck. These are only $20 a piece, but it looks like they do have them in a couple different Disney characters. You have the gold lettering G for Goofy. The backside says means well for $20. Right up ahead is like the matching Minnie Mouse version. I like the pink with the white. That looks really nice actually. It says super sweet on the back side. And then last but not least, part of this new collection is a new Minnie Mouse coffee mug with the red and then the white. It says true original on the back. And they do have the brand new Disney Parks Starbucks collection coffee mugs. They have all 4 Disney parks. This one's the Animal Kingdom version with the Tree of Life. You have T-Rex there, which is really neat, but these are $25 a piece. Right underneath there is the matching Epcot version with Spaceship Earth, Remy from Remy's Ratatouille Adventure, Figment. Let's actually check out the other 2 offerings that they have. So right underneath there is your Disney's Hollywood Studios. What I like about this one, you have like Kermit the Frog and Miss Piggy on the front. And then last but not least is your Disney's Magic Kingdom coffee mug. Of course, with Cinderella Castle, you have the Haunted Mansion, It's a Small World, the original Florida Orange Bird with your Starbucks logo. Just like the adult size graphic t-shirts, they do also run deals on the youth ones. These are normally $22 a piece, now $18 each when you buy 2. They have My Hero with Simba. They have Princess Ariel with King Triton, 101 Dalmatians. Right next to that one is a really cool Walt Disney World shirt with some different like princess tiaras, but you can see like Princess Jasmine, the Enchanted Rose, Cinderella, Snow White. Here's a really cool graphic shirt though with Daisy Duck and then Minnie Mouse. This one says BFF Forever, Walt Disney World with that heart design. They have a brand new Disney Frozen graphic t-shirt with Anna and Elsa. This one says Fearless on the bottom section. And then right next to that is a brand new like abstract graphic shirt with Cinderella Castle and some of the classic Disney characters. But they do have all of the kids graphic t-shirts on the bottom section so you can select your size. And part of the Disney Baby collection is a whole section of brand new onesies. My First Visit. This is just awesome with Mickey Mouse and Cinderella Castle. But these are only $22 a piece. Next to the Mickey Mouse version, they do have a nice pink version with the pleated sleeves. My First Visit with Minnie Mouse. And then next to that is a Moana onesie. The ocean connects us. That's embroidered on the front with the Hawaiian flowers for $22. And a whole bunch of really nice Disney Pixar Toy Story merchandise in the kids section. Here is a brand new kids full zip hoodie. You can see like Rex embroidered on the sleeve. You have Buzz Lightyear and Woody on the front. These are $45 a piece. A couple trucker hats over in this section. Space Ranger Lightyear. Again, perfect for summertime in Central Florida. That one is $30. Underneath that is a super cool Rex from Toy Story trucker hat. I love his facial expression. It's embroidered Rex on the bottom section. And how fancy is this little girl's Buzz Lightyear dress? You got all the embroidered buttons. Space Ranger Lightyear for $50. A few other things in the kids section though is this brand new tank top. This one has like clear sequins. You have Moana on there, Rapunzel with Pascal. Oh, this has Mulan as well. This has a very fancy sleeve. These are $26 a piece. Underneath there is a pack of different youth socks. You can see like, let's see here, Flounder with Ariel. We have Princess Tiana on the backside. So you do get 3 different pair of socks for only $25. I had such a fun time today hanging out here at Disney Springs. It's always a pleasure coming out and checking out all of the newest Disney Parks merchandise that Walt Disney World has to offer. We got to check out so many different shops, from Disney Style, the Star Wars Galactic Outpost, the Art of Disney, even Disney's Days of Christmas. That being said, if there is any merchandise in today's video that you are interested in, definitely check out the shopping tier of our Patreon page. I'll let a link to that in the description box. But if you like today's video, give it a big thumbs up. And as always, make today awesome.